What's up YouTube, this is Painey's Comics, welcome back to another video. I've got some pretty cool comics that I want to show off today. Cool thing is also, once I show off all these, I'll be completely up to date with all the comics I want to show you guys. Until, obviously, I get more. Alright, first off we've got Mighty Avengers, issue 69. This is the first appearance of Squadron Supreme, or Supreme Squadron. I talked about this in a video I did before with another Avengers comic, but this one's the one that's like the first Hyperion. So this is one I wanted to get, and it was pretty good price. I'm really happy with it. This is you can see it looks really nice, but this is say very fine, and it was £20. So very happy with that. Alright, next up, Avengers issue 196, and this is the first full appearance of Taskmaster. You can see he's on the cover. It's a really good copy. The colours are really popping out on this one, and yeah, this one's supposed to be a very fine plus, and it was only £19, so I was really happy with that one. Alright, next up, the X-Men issue 107. This is the first appearance of the Starjammers, and you can see them in the cover here. They're just up here, look. And I've been looking at this one for a while because I like the Starjammers. They was in the new Cyclops series, and they was on the 90s TV show. But Chris from We Love Comics, one of his secret sources, said that Starjammers might be, I don't know, getting some sort of deal, whatever that may be. So I thought I'd take the plunge, and this guy had this for over like £30, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll offer him 15 to see what he comes back with, and he accepted. And yeah, it's in really nice condition, maybe BF plus maybe, or better. There's like one little tick on it, slight rounding of two of the corners, but other than that, pretty nice. So I was really happy with that. So I'll go back to that guy, see if I can get some more of his books for a good price. Alright, next up, Avengers 264. This is the first appearance of the female Yellow Jacket. It's only like £3, something like that. I owed it a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but a few other books, and I can't find the invoice, so I don't know how much I paid exactly, but it was about £3. And yeah, this one is, it says on the back, it's very fine condition. You see I got it from Comicana Direct. It's not a massive book, but you never know who's going to be the villain in Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. Could be a female Yellow Jacket. Alright, next up, this is What If 35, which is what if Elektra had lived, plus what if Yellow Jacket had died. This one's in very fine near mint condition, and it was £2, and I think £2 for this comic in that grade is really good, especially as Elektra is going to be in the new Daredevil series. Next up, this is Night Stalkers #1. Again, anything with Midnight Suns on it is something you should be looking into, according to Chris at We Love Comics. I've been after this book for a while. I was hoping to find it for a cheaper price, but you know, this one's in really nice condition. Obviously I can't tell what the top two corners look like, but it felt pretty solid, so I think if I ever took it out of the bag to get it graded, it'd get at least a 9.4. and that one was £3.50, which is a bit more than I wanted to pay, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta plunge into these things. Alright, next up, this one, maybe something you might want to look out for. This is the Defenders, issue 109, and there's rumours that the Valkyries will be in the next Thor film, so, I mean, I can see it happening. I mean, it would work with the story, but this is the first one where Valkyrie is, I believe that's the first time she's actually called Valkyrie or Behilda or something. It's not like her first appearance, but it's like the last time she had a name change, and that was £2.25, very fine condition. Alright, next up, again with postage, this one was like £3. I thought that this was Age of Ultron issue 10, which is the first Marvel appearance of Angela. It's not. This is Age of Ultron AI issue 10, so it's not the first appearance of Angela. So if any of you guys are looking for that, it's not this one. Alright, and some of you would have seen in a previous video showing off the Fallen Sons, and this was the only one I didn't have as a Michael Turner variant, so I managed to get this one near mint with postage, £3.30, so I was quite happy with that, along with Wolverine issue 67, which is an Old Man Logan storyline issue. I think I already have this one, but I thought, you know, why not? It's only £3.30, so I thought I'd get it, and if not, then I've completed my set. But I think this is one I've already got, so I think I still need one more. Alright, next up, this one was pretty cool. I brought with the others there. This is Deadpool Max issue 1. It's got a bit of stress, spine stress there, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I like the cover, and Deadpool books are always hot, especially now. So yeah, that's Deadpool Max issue 1, and this is Deadpool Max 2 issue 1. Why not get both, eh? Yeah, so those both £3.30 each with postage and packaging. And then I also saw this one, which I thought was really cool. Ooh. This is Deadpool issue 22, and it's like he's dressed as like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. Well, that's how I interpret it anyway. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Something good there to add to my personal collection. And then on a Deadpool note, I dropped the camera. I'm not editing that out. That's just the way I roll. Here is Gwenpool. We all know about this. This has been picking up for some reason. This one's in fantastic condition, and it was only a tenner. Happy with that, because they're selling for like £25 at the moment on eBay. So yeah, good like £10 profit after postage and everything. So I don't know. See what the market's doing. See if it's holding. See if it's still going up, and then I'll make my decision. But I think once the Howard the Duck books and that start coming out, then I think it will go up to maybe £30. But it's just mindless speculation on my part. Alright, and this comic here is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. This is from the new, all different but still somehow the same Marvel Now, or whatever it's called. This is the 1 in 10 Spider-Man. Goddamn. It's the 1 in 10 um, limited variant. Um, I saw this on We Love Comics again, and like he said, you know, it's got Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen on it, and it looks pretty cool, so I took the plunge and got that. And then I got all these bad boys. These just came today, or yesterday, because I'll probably post this tomorrow. But these are all the Shield action figure variants. So this is Melinda May, Fitz and Simmons on the Nick Fury issue. This is the Phil Coulson one on the Mockingbird issue, and Daisy Johnson, aka Quake, on her comic, and Peggy Carter on the Agent Carter book. So that is all of those. And with those, I've also got the variants for Quake, Agent Carter, and the Cavalry. I thought I had the Nick Fury one, but I can't find it. And then also I've got the single issues of Agent Carter and the Cavalry. And the reason I want to show these ones off in particular is because you know, the Melinda May, she's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. obviously, but I'm pretty sure this is her first solo book. So that's why I wanted to make sure I picked all of those up. Agent Carter, obviously her TV show is getting more and more popular, and same with Quake, so that's why I got those. Alright, so these 3 books I got with the Deadpools and the Old Man Logan. Yeah, all 3 of these with postage together worked out at $2.81 each. So it's Suicide Squad number 8, 13, and 15. Alright, and now time for some Black Mask Comics goodness. This is Clandestino, and this is the Forbidden Planet variant, and with postage, because I brought some other books with them. This worked out at $4.35, something like that. Another book that I was able to find, this is the second printing of We Never Go Home, We Can Never Go Home, sorry, issue number 1. As you know, I love this series. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, I was happy to be able to pick that up at cover price. Alright, this next one I got from Forbidden Planet. Pre-ordered this one. This is Young Terrorist, issue number 1. Fantastic. Brilliant. It's like a graphic novel. It's 80 pages, no adverts. And the story is fantastic. I mean, there's quite a lot of elements, but because it's such a big book, I feel it's more like 4 issues to get, you know, together. So yeah, it wasn't like a lot of information bombarded in a small section. So I was really happy with that. And I got the Tate's Comics Toys and More variant. That was £7.50 with postage and packaging. And I got the Comic Exposure variant, and that was £9.98 with P&P obviously. And then I've got the second printing. Now I got 2 of these because of the thick book. You know, you sort of, I felt I would have created a line down here when reading it. So I bought 2 of the second printing, because I was able to get hold of the second printing cheaper than the first print. I believe the second printer was only about £4, something like that. So I brought one to keep in pristine condition, and then one to read. I always find that's a good idea with books like this, because you can see it's thick, man. But yeah, definitely get hold of it if you can. Yeah, it's a great story. Really digging Black Mask. Alright, next one. I was surprised I could get hold of this so cheap. This is the Secret Service. You know, there's the film with Samuel Jackson and some other people in it. Yeah, and just literally like the day before, no, sorry, the day after I brought this, they announced that they was doing Secret Service 2, so I was really happy to get this. It was only £2.18, so it's about cover price for a $3 book. And also on the TV show front, George R.R. Martin, who, as you'll know, is the writer of Game of Thrones, or the Song of Ice and Fire, whatever the book's called. Yeah, this is Skin Trade, which is a comic adaptation of his book. This is the wraparound cover, and I was able to pick that up for £2.45, which is about 30p less than cover price. And then I was able to also get the incentive variant. I don't know what the maybe it's like a 1 in 2 or something, I don't know, but yeah, it wasn't much more. This one was only £3.39, and yeah, it's called the Skinned Edition cover. So yeah, that's getting a TV series, I believe, on HBO, so maybe worth something to think about picking up. Alright, this one is The Walking Dead 29, and this was actually free, not £3, free, as in I got it for nothing. I had a bit of a back and forth with the seller. They sent me one, apparently, I never got it. Then they sent me this one. I said, yeah, you can send me another one, but I want it near mint, like the one I paid for. He said, yeah, it's near mint. Yeah, is it? No. There's some spine stress on there. I wasn't really happy with it. So I wanted to send it back. I didn't want it at all. But yeah, he wouldn't give me a shipping label. He's like, oh no, send it back in normal post, and I was like, nah, because he's gonna bite me in the arse. And eventually it went to eBay, and I was like, mate, it's free. He should give you a shipping label. So yeah. So moral of the story: if anyone wants to send a book back because it's not how you said it was, or well, just make it so. If you say it's near mint, make sure it is near mint. If it's very fine, put that in there. Don't try to lie to people. Yeah. And another one I picked up. This is a near mint copy of Secret issue #1. Every Image title seems to be getting some sort of film or TV deal. I think there's like this and Bitch Planet. It's the only thing that hasn't got a deal yet. So I thought I'd pick it up while I could. It's about £3 near mint condition. Can't complain. So yeah, that's why I got that. Just a bit of mindless speculation. But yeah, that is all I have to show. Thanks for sticking around for the 20 minutes. Sorry for all the hiccups. But please like and subscribe if you want. If you got any tips or comments, just leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to have a chin wag with you guys. Yeah, that's it. Peace out.